All right, everybody, we are here live for a three-box break 2014 Topps Heritage Baseball. These are the last three boxes of the case. These are the last three boxes in-house. Our last Heritage break till 2015. Boxes 2, 4, 7. This break is sold out. It's brought to you by BCW Supplies. Protect, store, and display. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. One 1965 original buyback card. A lot easier to ship than an ad panel. Here we go. Alfonso Soriano, Devin Mesoraco, Felix Dubront, Mark Burley, Juan Nicasio, Matt Harvey, Don Mattingly, Nick Swisher, and Homer Bailey. Torrey Hunter, Chris Capuano, Bob Melvin, Adam Jones. In action for the Rays, Evan Longoria. Short print photo variation. In action. Flashbacks, Bill Cosby cracks the TV color line. Leisman and Belfiore. Kuroda Pujols. J.J. Hardy, Wainwright, Zimmerman, and Kershaw. Andrew Kashner, Adini Hechavarria, Phil Hughes, Brian Wilson, Marcelo Zuna, Aaron Hill, and Matt Dominguez. Jeremy Hellickson, Jed Gyorko, Dominic Brown, Nate Scherholz, Miguel Cabrera, Juan Marichal, Bartolo Colon, then and now. Ryan Rayburn, Addison Reed, Gio Gonzalez. Justin Upton, Clayton Kershaw. Phillies, Ethan Martin and Cameron Rupp. Corey Hart, Zach Greinke, J.P. Ancibia, Heath Bell, Austin Romine, and Chris Heisey. Charlie Morton. Braves, Christian Bettencourt and David Hale. Bronson Arroyo, Corey Kluber, Ryan Wheeler. Michael Brantley, Alcides Escobar, Howard Kendrick, and Clint Barnes. Leonis Martin, Mike Trout, Andre Ethier, Brandon Belt, Dustin Pedroia, Koji Uehara, Mike Pelfrey, Kershaw, Lee, and Samardzija, Dylan G. Garrett Richards, Martin Prado, Yu Darvish, Max Scherzer, and Chris Sale. Desmond Jennings. Cassius Clay changes his name to Muhammad Ali, February 7th, 1965. Ellsbury and Maury Wills. Clay Buchholz, Avisail Garcia, and Chase Utley. Brian McCann, Manny Machado, Victor Martinez, Rafael Betancourt, Josh Donaldson. Wow, Manny Machado and Josh Donaldson, same pack. Troy Tulowitzki, Ryan Sandberg, Paul Goldschmidt, Jay Bruce, and Fred Freeman. Johnny Venters. Peter Borgos, Derek Norris, Adam Eaton, Coco Crisp, Alex Gordon, Daniel Descalso, Peter Cosma, John Jaso. Astros, Max Stassi, and Jorge De Leon. discovered the fountain of youth. Rick Porcello, Taiwan Walker, and James Paxton. Mitch Moreland, Starling Marte, Eric Ibar, Adam LaRoche, Ian Kennedy, that's Kennedy, Yanel Escobar, and Carlos Beltran. Andres Torres, Jason Worth, Wilfredo Tovar, and Mauricio Robles. Aaron Hicks, Adam Lind, Robert Gibson, flashbacks. Yordano Ventura and Jimmy Nelson. AJ Przinsky, Daniel Nava. Glenn Perkins, Joe Kelly, Jeff Locke, Jared Cosart. Heritage Chrome, Cliff Lee for the Phillies, 351 out of 999. Nick Franklin, Evan Gaddis, Matt Carpenter, and Joaquin the Dog Benoit. Prince Fielder, Darwin Barney, Justin Masterson, Yu Darvish. Heritage Chrome, Nationals, Bryce Harper, 479 out of 999. Miguel Montero, Tito Francona, Brandon McCarthy, and Chris Medlin. Marco Estrada, Kirk Gibson, Cameron Maben, Jeff Samardzija, Jason Hayward Bay. New Age Performers, Matt Harvey, Ben Revere, Justin Ruggiano, and Freddie Freeman. Melky Cabrera, Buster Posey, Josh Willingham. New Age Performers, Marlins, Jose Fernandez. Game Used Memorabilia, Clubhouse Collection, Neftali Feliz, Rangers. Mark Melanson, Starlin Castro, and Raul Ibanez. Stephen Drew, Cardinals, Colton Wong and Audrey Perez, Brandon Moss, Kenley Jansen, Joe Mauer. CC Sabathia, Mark Ellis, Kyle Gibson, and Mike Matheny. Tommy Malone, Michael Wacha, Ross Detweiler. Heritage Chrome Refractor for the Pirates, Garrett Cole, 414 out of 565. Alex Cobb, Kyle Blanks, Matt Garza. Dodgers, Onelki Garcia, and Nick Buss. Daniel Murphy. Neil Walker, Ryan Dempster, Justin Morneau, Kevin Gossman. Juan Francisco, Travis Wood, Gerardo Parra, Andy Dirks, and Brett Lowry. Saint fan for life. Haven't seen you in a while. Pat Corbin, Matt Adams, Rex Brothers. Flashbacks, Al Kaline, Tigers. DJ LeMahieu, Jose Lobaton. Clayton Kershaw and Jose Fernandez, Anibal Sanchez, and Bartolo Colon. Justin Smoke. Alex Rios, Chase Headley, Mike Zanino, Chris Johnson, Jordan Zimmerman. First draft, Mets, Nolan Ryan. Rays, Enny Romero and Tim Beckham, Gregor Blanco, an oddball ending to third. Trevor Rosenthal, Ryan Dowmett, Brandon Morrow, Jared Parker. First draft, Twins, Greg Nettles. Wade Miley, Kyle Loesch, John Gibbons, and Mike Napoli. Eric Stoltz, Brad Miller, Randall Delgado, Trevor Plouffe, New Age Performers, Tigers, Max Scherzer, Zach Wheeler, Jimmy Rollins, Roy Halladay, and Jason Greeley. Pirates, Andrew Lambeau and Stolmy Pimentel. Scooter Gennett, Asdrubal Cabrera, Eric Hosmer, Jorge De La Rosa, Salvador Perez, Brian Roberts, and A-Bomb from A-Rod. Chris Davis, Miguel Cabrera, and Edwin Encarnacion. Come inside, it's fun inside. What the? Box 2. Woohoo! Another buyback, 1965. Most ad panels possible this break, 1. I can live with 1. Jose Altuve, Johan Santana, Adam Dunn, Cliff Lee, Dexter Fowler, Yonder Alonso, JB Shuck, Houston Street, Christian Yelich. Logan Morrison, Luke Hochevar, David Lauf, Ryan Wheeler. Flashbacks, Reds, Frank Robinson. Jed Lowry, Irvin Santana, Shelby Miller, Edwin Jackson. Matt Joyce, Mike Minor, Norachika Aoki, Bruce Bochy, Steven Strasburg, Denard Span, Jake Peavy, AJ Pollock, and Josh Reddick. Juan Uribe, Nate McLeod, John Danks, Kevin Segrist, and Heath Hambry. Jason Hayward, Ryu, Michael Bourne, Charlie Blackmon, and Colby Rasmus. Trevor Rosenthal, Ryan Dalmett, John J. Billy Hamilton and Nick Castellanos. CJ Wilson, Shin Soo Choo, Wade Miley, Albert Pujols. Chris Davis, Miguel Cabrera, and Edwin Encarnacion. Eric Stoltz, Steve Cishek, Alexei Agondo. Flashbacks, Sandy Koufax, Dodgers. Zach Wheeler, Jimmy Rollins, Jorge De La Rosa, Homer Bailey, and Aaron Thrill Hill. Brad Miller. Pirates, Stolmy Pimentel, and Andrew Lambeau. Kevin Gregg, Andrew McCutcheon, Austin Jackson, Chris Archer, Salvador Perez, Brian Roberts, and Matt Dominguez. Scooter Gennett, Alfonso Soriano, Jim Henderson, Jose Quintana, Michael Kadire, Chris Johnson, and Freddie Freeman. In action for the Nationals, Bryce Harper. Photo variation short print. In action. Don Mattingly, Gio Gonzalez, and John J. So Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, John J. So. Derek Norris, Andres Torres, Mark Burley, Bob Melvin, David Freese, Yordano Ventura, and Jimmy Nelson. Dodgers, Garcia and Buss, Daniel Murphy. Oddball ending to 3rd. Ross Ollendorf, Adam Wainwright, Kyle Seager, Joey Votto. This should be in action as well. It is. Reds. Neftali Feliz, Rajai Davis, Jim Johnson, Logan Watkins, and Abraham El Monte. 2 inactions in 1 box. That happened last break, too. Jason Worth, Prince Fielder. Adam Pac-Man Jones, Willie Peralta. Haley Penn's Malcolm X Autobiography, 1965. AJ Przinsky, Miguel Montero, Austin Romine, Chris Heisey. Edward Mujica, White Sox, Andre Rienzo and Eric Johnson, Kevin Correa. Jared Cosart, Matt Moore. Heritage Chrome, Brewers, Carlos Gomez, 216 out of 999. Emilio Bonifacio, Bartolo Colon, and Yoenis Cespedes. Darwin Barney, Melky Cabrera, Andrew Kashner, Adini Hechavarria, Mark Melanson, Alex Cobb, Kyle Banks, Howie Kendrick, and Clint Barnes. Angels, Buddy Boshers and Matt Shoemaker, Nate Eovaldi, Jake Odorizzi, Joe Nathan, Flashbacks, The Sound of Music, March 2nd, 1965. Maury Wills, Jacoby Ellsbury, Then and Now, Yevgeny Gallardo, Ubaldo Jimenez, and John Farrell. Buster Posey, Tommy Malone, Dominic Brown, Nate Shearholz, Brandon Barnes, Rafael Soriano, Matt Garza, Tim Beckham, Annie Romero for the Rays, Kershaw, Lee Samardzija. Gordon Deckham, Cody Ross, Will Middlebrooks, Joe Girardi, Chris Davis, that's Chris with a K, Walt Weiss, Hector Santiago, Bobby Parnell, and David Price. Devin Mesoraco, Torrey Hunter, Red Sox, Alex Avila. Yu Darvish, Sandy Koufax, Then and Now. Nick Swisher, Belfiore, and Leisman. Astros, Max Stassi, Jorge De Leon. Daniel Navas, 18. Chris Capuano, J.J. Hardy, Brandon Crawford, Brandon Moreau. Carlos Gonzalez, first draft, Johnny Bench, Reds. Brian Wilson, Marcelo Zuna, and Terry Francona. Wainwright, Zimmerman, Kershaw, Hellboy, Randall Delgado, Asdrubal Cabrera. New Age Performers, Yasiel Puig, Dodgers. Ryan Rayburn, Addison Reed, Brandon McCarthy, and Chris Medlin. Jed Yarko, Peter Borjos, Eric Hosmer, Felix Dubront, Jose Bautista, Daniel Descalso, Peter Cosma, Starlin Castro, and Raul Ibanez. AJ Burnett, Matt Holliday, Garrett Jones, Max Scherzer, Bartolo Colon, Matt Morris, CJ Wilson, and Chris Tillman. Trumbo, no Sarumbo. Carlos Ruiz, Gabby Sanchez, Carlos Quentin. Padres, Fuentes, and Medica. 3 packs to go. Box 2 of 3. Terry Collins, Holmberg, and Betts. John Mayberry, Johnny Gomes, Juan Francisco, Jose Iglesias, Ricky Nolasco, Freddie Gonzalez, and Nick Markakis. R.A. Dickey, Jason Castro, Trevor Cahill, Curtis Granderson. First draft, Greg Nettles. Twins. Elvis Andrews, Wilson Ramos, Will Venable, and Kendry Morales. Yasmani Grandal, Diane Viciedo, Julio Teheran, Josh Donaldson. New Age Performers, Diamondbacks, Paul Goldschmidt. Pedro Alvarez, Paul Goldschmidt, Jay Bruce, and Dominic Brown. Lance Lynn, Casey Jansen, and Ricky Weeks. Last box of the break. Will it be an ad panel? Or will it be a buyback? We've gotten a lot of buybacks this case. I have a feeling we're looking at an ad panel, which we will random after the break. There it is. Boo. Boo. Last box of Heritage of the year. Teal Heritage Miners. Luke Hochevar, Matt Joyce. Oh, we got to move those. Rienzo Johnson, White Sox. Kevin Correa, Curtis Granderson. What do we got here now? Purple Derek Jeter. Alan Craig, Andy Dirks, Brett Lowry. I gotta move this pile. Wow, another purple box. I'm pretty sure we already have on this case. There's supposed to be one per case, but we got two. Mike Minor, Juan Uribe, Jake Odorizzi, Joe Nathan, Chris Johnson. Pirates, Starling Marte, purple. Jacob Turner, Carl Crawford, Anibal Sanchez, and Bartolo Colon. R.A. Dickey, Darren Ruff, Aroldis Chapman. Josh Hamilton, purple. Heritage Chrome to 99. Jeez, this had 3 chromes. Purple, Heritage Chrome, Andrelton Simmons, 332 out of 999. And Refractor, Adrian Beltre, 494 out of 565. Nunez, Benoit, Harrison. Talk about a loaded pack. 3 chromes, that's a record. Held by itself, never even tied. Big fat stack. What's up, fatty? I seen you paid for your graded cards a little prematurely. Jason Castro, Yasmani Grandal, Ike Davis, Michael Waka, Mark Trumbo, purple, Justin Verlander, Soviet Leonov, first to walk in space, Robin Ventura, Wei Yin Chen. I think they're supposed to be done this Thursday, which means we would get them like Monday. Dan Viciedo, Johnny Cueto, Ryan Ludwig. Purple, Buster Posey. Then and now, third one of these, Ellsbury Wills. Alex Wood, Bogarts, and Scope rookies. Robinson and Webb, Russell Martin. I don't even remember what cards you had to play. Ross Ollendorf, Edward Mujica, Jason Vargas, Ryan Wheeler. Purple, Adam Jones, Orioles. Michael Saunders, Brett Oberholzer, Ryan Vogelsong, and Everett Cabrera. Bosher, Shoemaker, Angels. Jenry Mejia, Doug Fister, Ryan Zimmerman. Purple, Manny Machado, Orioles. Marlon Byrd, Red Sox. David Robertson, and Anthony Gose. Dylan Draws wants more soccer. Nate Eovaldi, Gordon Beckham, Juan Pierre. Ben Zobrist. Matt Cain, Giants, purple. Flashbacks, Orioles, Jim Palmer. Zach Kozart, Jeremy Guthrie. Kevin Pillar, and Ryan Goins, Blue Jays. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Nate McLeod, Will Middlebrooks, Joe Girardi. Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. First draft, Mets, Nolan Ryan. Cole Calhoun, D.D. Gregorius, Justin Smoke, and Johnny Venters. Yeah, so what you paid, that should be right. I think you sent about 60. Works for me. Scherzer, Cologne, Moore, Wilson, and Tillman. John Neese. Purple, Chris Sale, White Sox. Clubhouse Collection, game-used memorabilia for the Yankees. Andy Pettit. Dustin Ackley, Jose Molina, Carlos Beltran, and Matt Carpenter. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. We had 58 cards, I think, in the whole submission. Possible, Dylan draws, very possible. Terry Collins, Holmberg and Betts, Garrett Jones, Matt Moore, Purple, Matt Carpenter, Cardinals. New Age Performers, Angels, Mike Trout, Robbie Grossman. Rangers, Joey Butler and Jim Aducci, Yanel Escobar. Johan Santana, Logan Morrison, Adam Wainwright, Kyle Seager. Purple, Brandon Phillips, Reds. Gabby Sanchez, Caminero, and Johnson, rookies. Kyle Gibson, Mike Matheny. We're sending one in probably in the next couple days. I was just waiting for one guy's cards to show up. Cody Ross, AJ Burnett, Dan Ugla, Justin Maxwell. Purple, Prince Fielder, Tigers. Tigers, Max Scherzer, New Age Performers. Brett Gardner, Chris Carter, and Josh Beckett. We've pretty much been doing them every couple of weeks, I guess. Davis, Cabrera, Jones, Cano. Jeremy Hefner, Dexter Fowler, Adam Lind. Purple, Michael Wacha, Cardinals. Alvarez, Goldschmidt, Bruce, and Brown. Lynn, oddball ending to third, and Austin Romine. Matt Holliday, Jared Saltalamacchia, Dan Herron. Clint Hurdle, Joey Votto. Purple, Matt Harvey, Mets. Yadier Molina, Lonnie Chisenhall, and Aramis Ramirez. Sounds good. David Lauf, Norchica Aoki, Greg Holland. Purple, Yoenis Cespedes, A's. Gateway Arch, October 28th, 1965. Carlos Martinez, Neftali Feliz, Chris Heisey, and Howard Howie Kendrick. Cabrera, Mauer, Trout. Lester, Marisnik, and Choice. Jason Hayward. Purple, Aroldis Chapman, Reds. Shin-Soo Choo, Wade Miley, John Lackey, and Paul Canerco. Cody Ash, Jared Weaver, Bruce Bochy, John Danks. Purple, Adrian Beltre, Rangers. New Age Performers, Clayton Kershaw, Rajay Davis, Clint Barnes. Clayton Kershaw, Cliff Lee, and Jeff Samardzija. Johnny Peralta, Jules Schocken, Jonathan Villar. Cardinals, Purple, Alan Craig. First draft, Reds, Johnny Bench, Zach Wheeler, Jimmy Rollins, Fernando Rodney. Mets, Travis d'Arnaud, and Wilmer Flores. UX32, Aaron, what's good? We're on our last box of Heritage ever for 2014. Mr. Minshaw. Edwin Encarnacion, AJ Ellis, Bud Norris, David Murphy, Anthony Rizzo. Purple, Craig Kimbrell, Braves. Jorge De La Rosa, Houston Street, and Christian Yelich. Drew Stubbs, Mike Moustakas, Vernon Wells, John Jay. Jared Weaver, Angels, Purple. Willie McCovey and Joey Votto, then and now. Salvador Perez, Brian Roberts, and Shelby Miller. Omar Infante, Red Sox, Big Papi. Heath Hembree and Kevin Segrist, John Mayberry. Purple, Curtis Granderson, Yankees. Bartolo Colon and Juan Marichal. Emilio Bonifacio, Bartolo Colon, and Dylan G. No Red Sox in archives. Todd Frazier, Johnny Gomes, Trevor Cahill, Strasburg. Purple, Rockies, Nolan Arenado. Yoveni Gallardo, Walt Weiss, Chase Utley, and Fred Freeman. Last pack. Matt Latos, Jose Altuve, Julio Teheran, Josh Willingham. Purple, Nelson Cruz, Rangers. Flashbacks, Giants, Willie Mays. Hector Santiago, Carlos Ruiz, and Mark Ellis. Supposed to be pretty good. No, it was selling like 115 a box or something. Okay. Got 2 buybacks and 1 advertising panel. Celebrate, celebrate, Superstation TBS. All right, here we go. Advertising panel. Rockies, Drew Stubbs. White Sox, Gordon Beckham. Mets, Terry Collins. Rockies, White Sox, Mets. And 2 original 1965 buyback cards. Gold foil stamped. For the Red Sox, Bill Spanswick. And the last card of the break. A manager for the Angels, Bill Rigney. All right, let's random the ad panel and then do a recap and then get on our way. We'll random it 3 times. Who's ever on top at 3 gets the panel. Rockies, White Sox, Mets. Good luck. 1, 2. Who got it? Rockies, Drew Stubbs taking it home. 3 times Rockies. All right, here's the recap. The buybacks, Angels, Bill Rigney, and Red Sox, Bill Spanswick. In action cards, we got an extra one. Oh, shoot, maybe we missed one. Reds, Joey Votto. Rays, Evan Longoria. Nationals, Bryce Harper. Purple refractors, not numbered. Braves, Craig Kimbrell. Angels, Jared Weaver. Yankees, Curtis Granderson. Rockies, Nolan Arenado. Rangers, Nelson Cruz. Mets, Matt Harvey. A's, Yoenis Cespedes. Reds, Aroldis Chapman. Rangers, Adrian Beltre. Cardinals, Alan Craig and Michael Wacha. Tigers, Prince Fielder. Reds, Brandon Phillips. Cardinals, Matt Carpenter. White Sox, Chris Sale. Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. Giants, Matt Cain. Orioles, Manny Machado. Orioles, Adam Jones. Giants, Buster Posey. Tigers, Justin Verlander. Pirates, Starling Marte. Angels, Josh Hamilton. And Yankees, Derek Jeter. Heritage Chrome to $9.99. Braves, Andrelton Simmons. Brewers, Carlos Gomez. Nationals, Bryce Harper. And Phillies, Cliff Lee. Heritage Chrome Refractors. For the Rangers, these are to $5.65. Rangers, Adrian Beltre. Pirates, Garrett Cole. Clubhouse Collection, game-used memorabilia for the Yankees, Andy Pettitte, and Rangers, Neftali Feliz. All right, guys, that is it. Let me just quick look for an inaction. They're usually one per box. I know we got two that one box. These will ship out tomorrow. You get all the cards. And we have one more break tonight. It is Bowman Baseball, our last three boxes of the case we've been doing. Breaks tomorrow. Bowman Baseball and our very first Archives Baseball. I'll put this up on YouTube right away. And that's about it. That's all my stalling techniques. Oh, that's got to be one box worth. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for joining. And I'll see you later tonight or maybe tomorrow.